Hello. How are we doing today? How is everything looking? You know, something that's been bothering me for months that I have yet to do anything about. One of my monitors, I don't even know if it's the color grading or just the brightness is so much different than the other one. And it fucks with me severely because when I'm trying to mess with my camera settings, or if I'm working on actual color grading, for, book covers, book interiors, whatever it is that I'm doing, I'm usually using my right monitor for that kind of stuff. And then I move it to my left monitor and everything looks completely different. Especially because you might notice my lighting is very different. I used to have two lights that would sit on my right and on my left, pointing at me from the sides, which was great for a while, so I could avoid this glare that you see right now. But it just wasn't working. So for my birthday, I got a singular desktop arm mount, boom arm mount thing that sits right behind my monitors, and it has two arms. So now my lights are sort of in front of me, sort of to the side, but sort of in front of me. I need to get some soft boxes because they're a little bit too intense. But anyway, I was messing with my OBS filters to try and make it look good or whatever. And I was doing it on my right monitor, and I moved the screen to my left monitor, and oh my God, it looks so different. Oh, hey, Bobbins, how's it going? Good morning. Opinions on anything? Judge me? You want my opinion on you? I do good. How about you? Oh, I do pretty fucking dandy. I'm cruising. Doing good. What's my opinion on bobbins? I don't know, man. You're pretty great. I kind of enjoy your company. I think I think you have the best pervy humor I've ever heard. Love it. 10 out of 10. That's it. That's all I can say. Funny guy, this one. The game, shall we? Yeah, but how's everything? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Mute the music. Perfect. Oh. Ever since I quit my job, weeks have been so odd. Obviously time gets a little weird when you're not actively working on a regular society approved schedule. Now I'm okay, I stream. Streaming is my work. Cause I write every single day, right? So I'm oh, tomorrow I have to go to bed early cause I stream, right? But other than that, it's just can Alex stay up late? That's the main thing that kind of messes with my schedule. The other day, I accidentally, it was not an accident, it was completely on purpose. I took a gummy because I was feeling really anxious and I wanted to just have a good time. And whenever I take gummies, I stay up forever, until 1, 2 a.m. I'm busting with energy, right? And it must have been 11:15, and I was oh, Alex, you know what sounds so good? Insert random piece of food here that takes a little while to make. And I was oh, we could watch a movie, we could go do this, we could go do that. And he was I gotta go to bed, I work tomorrow. And I was it's not Friday? And it was not, in fact, Friday. It was fucking Wednesday. Shocked me to my core. I was shocked. You know what else shocked me? Well, first of all, I've been getting high a lot lately. it's a lot of fun. I enjoy not having anxiety. But anyway, it was like, what, 2 days ago? I was, you know, cruising. I had taken a gummy. I was doing good. And I opened Reddit because I like reading Reddit. And my entire feed is just busting with news about Biden dropping off from the presidential race. And I was too high. Like I was struggling severely to fathom that. I was shocked with a capital S. I went up to Alex and I was like, Alex, Biden dropped off from the presidential race. And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah, can you believe that? That's never happened in our lifetime. As in like an incumbent, is that what it's called? Dropping out. And I was like, what's gonna happen now? There's nobody else running for the Democrats. I don't understand. And I was so confused. And then I was asking Alex, how come nobody else is running? I don't understand. Where's everybody else? I remember like that other time that we elected a president, we had that lineup of like Democrats where they were like debating each other or whatever. And there was like the gay guy and Bernie and whomever, and they were all like bickering with each other to try and like get picked. And so I was describing this as I was high. I was describing this phenomenon to Alex, and he was like, yeah, but that doesn't happen. Like, that doesn't happen if you have like an incumbent, or I really hope that's the right word. But anyway, so that it was a lot of processing I had to do like 2 or 3 days ago. I was not prepared. I wish Joe had waited to drop out until I wasn't high. It would have been a little bit less shocking that way, but hey. The world goes round and round, am I right? But yeah, I do lose track of the days of the week a lot. Mostly because so I stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. So Tuesday and Thursday are basically Mondays. I'm like, oh, I gotta go to work tomorrow. I gotta go stream tomorrow. I gotta wake up and I gotta do my makeup. And I gotta pretend to put on nice clothes. I don't. I just have like a nice shirt and then I'm wearing sweatpants. So it's very half-assed. But anyway, let me stop yapping. And let's play this goddamn game. It sounds like my work attire as well. I forget, do you work from home? No, game for me a little bit. Let me know how the sound is, but no, let's not go back inside, please, God. Yup. Oh, you do work from home? A company is like 7 hours away by car. Holy shit, never mind. That's not good. Yeah, so even if they didn't want you to work from home, you would be like, yeah, fuck that shit, dude. I'm not going there. Oh my god, it's 10 p.m. Kim, we must go to sleep. Is there fast traveling in this game? Because that would be really helpful. So just me, or is the game really dark? Well, I guess, never mind, I guess it's nighttime, right? Did I completely went the wrong way, didn't I? Wait.
A pane of eternite has been planted into the snow. 2 poles are holding it up. Barely holding it up. It could fall over any minute. A stronger gust of wind might be enough.
Push it.
The pane falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk.
Bonk. Nice. Awesome. We went the wrong way, but we weren't punished that badly. Alright, so I don't remember how to trigger the, what is that? Ugh. Sorry. What is that? You guys see that? Am I hallucinating? Okay, brother. Whatever you say. Anyway, I was gonna say, I'm not sure how to trigger when Kim talks to me about going to sleep. And also, I don't live at the hotel anymore, so I don't know. The store is closed for today. Time to put the kids to sleep. Okay, maybe I just go in here and it triggers?
It's getting cold.
Oh, nice.
It's late in the night. Time to call it a day.
Good night, Kim. Send him away for the night.
Good night, officer.
Oh, do we not have the debrief anymore?
On the table, you see a...
Alright, let's go to sleep and have our brain be weird.
Across the room, the heating system hums its soft lullaby. The mattress feels soft and sheets warm. It only takes you moments for the world to fall away.
Ah, to be able to fall asleep just like that. Men, fucking hate them. So jealous.
Thoughts, baby. A million little lights in the dark. You're one fine instrument, brother. All those faces and all those names. All that laughter and screaming and scheming around. Every corner and every street. Recorded in you forever on Faraday.
Spinning in eternity, why not?
It goes for untold hours. At the disco where you first asked her to dance.
Her?
Rising, rising. Above the dark curvature, the great wingspan of sleep. Studded with stars. Behold, there are millions of them down there. The first time, the last time. The smoke in her mouth, the plotted flowers, the faces turning, changing.
I severely dislike the limbic system. I can't stand it. Alright, let's get out of here.
Harry boy.
Quick, speak faster.
Made of it. Every day you're out there, you make more of yourself from it. I'm afraid you can't be unmade now.
I won. Let's go.
You can never forget this shit.
The rain, the snow, I don't want to. It's beautiful. The endless visions erase them. The colors, the voices.
All stuck on loop. Whirling, spitting out words and images. You're the son of the world again. Harrister, a ceaseless agent, picking up litter and old newspapers, collecting your little bubblegum wrappers and idiotic picture postcards. Meaningless, meaningless keepsakes.
I think the ancient reptilian brain might need therapy, but I don't know if that's a hot take.
Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you? The endless names of the world. An address book you are. The map of a city.
That's right, I am an agent of the world.
You'll go insane if you keep going like this. One more day, and you'll be in the loony bin. I just know you will. And for what, brother man?
For the money, baby. For the greater good.
Solving your little crossword puzzles. Doing your tasks. Crossing names off lists. Trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make it okay. It won't put smoke back in her mouth.
Forget politics, I'll never sleep if I keep on like this. Seriously. Voices in my head, can you shut the fuck up and let me get some good sleep? Maybe that's why I'm a fucking alcoholic, because she won't shut the fuck up. Oh my god. I'm getting annoyed, and I'm not even actually him. Anyway, I'm just looking out for my... No, we're making progress. Measured, steady progress.
There he goes again. He's a real political animal, our Harry. he still doesn't see that it's the world changing around him.
He's got no idea what he's in for.
Feels the pillow under your cheek.
Beep, beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and on. You barely slept 3 hours last night.
I wonder why.
You can do it. It's nothing. Do it for the city. Go. Do it for the wind.
My God, these guys. They're not invested in my betterment. Oh God, I'm not doing good, am I?
You're up. Listen, there's something that's been bothering you for a few days now.
A few things, I would say. But what is
It's a
it?
suspicion, or a feeling really, that things are not quite in hand around here. Every day, things seem to spin more and more wildly out
Yes,
of
I've
control.
noticed that.
The center isn't holding. And despite your efforts to moderate and contain these energies, things only seem to be getting worse.
Is empathy calling me out right now? Every single time I pick a reasonable choice, it just gets spun out of control. It's Kuno. It's because of Kuno. His energy is disrupting the balance of the universe. I can tell. Children, am I right? Wait, I thought things were going pretty well. No, they're not. Let's get right to it. What needs to be done? Yes,
You've
exactly.
got to find out who bears la responsabilité.
Okay. I thought I was assigned the responsibility for the murder. No, okay, what exactly is la responsabilité?
The most awesome, terrible thing. It is human nature to crave la responsabilité and to deny it. That's why it must be distributed across many different organizations, agencies, offices, and portfolios.
Okay, I thought I was assigning responsibility for the murder.
Harry, you're thinking about this too narrowly.
Okay, yes. Explain.
La responsabilité isn't concerned with trivial questions like who killed who. It's about the real issues, the human welfare index, the price of staple goods, the transition to real democracy.
All right. Give it to me. I'll accept responsibility.
Whoa. This isn't some kind of dictatorship. You can't simply seize la responsabilité for yourself. It must be given by a legitimate authority.
I have always said that I would make a great dictator, as a matter of fact. Give me la responsabilité and I will make such good change. I might do some awful things here and there, but it'll be for a good cause. I promise. Oh, hey, Natty, how's it going? Just dropping in for a sec. I've got therapy soon. Ooh, you have fun with that. I hope you enjoy it.
Like a committee.
Do you also feel like rejuvenated after therapy sessions? Usually, for the most part. Whenever I come out of one, I'm like buzzing. I'm sizzling with energy. Like a committee. Do we really have time for all of this? And who should sit on this committee? Sounds like too much. Yeah, who should sit on this committee?
Only the most even-keeled minds in Martinez.
You tell me I'm in it?
Your half-brother, the lieutenant, is a natural place to start.
Half-brother? My husband? We're not into incest here.
Together, you'll be able to discover who has la responsabilité in Revachol. And, if necessary, you'll have the wisdom and expertise to assign it among yourselves.
Okay. I'm getting lost in the sauce, Chief. What happens once we've assigned responsibility? I'm prepared to take on this awesome burden. Oh yeah, what happens though?
Most likely, your findings will be collected in a report, which will be carefully reviewed by your superiors. Once they've reviewed it, those same superiors will produce a set of recommendations to be taken up at the next meeting of the Standing Committee. Rest assured, no matter what happens, it will be done through the proper channels.
Okay, I'm prepared to accept this awesome
Good
burden.
luck. Your report is eagerly anticipated.
That was weird. Okay, things down here are a mess. Someone really ought to do something about it. First though, you and some other moralists should probably form a committee to decide whose job it is. Oh. This is a moralist thing. Got it. Form a committee of moralists to assign responsibility. Kim might know where to start? Question mark? Alright. Sync the signs with Noid. Noid doesn't want to talk to you. The signs are not in sync. Guess you need to help him and his friends out somehow. Prove that you're one of their crew. Who knows what the hell he'll tell you. I don't feel like doing that. Help Raver start a nightclub. Get the boots off the victim's feet. Find one piece of armor. You really just want one piece of armor. It's enough. Find and locate one piece. And this will be done. Ask Kashish about Sunday night when Kim's not around. There's lots of things to do. Holy shit. I'm overwhelmed. Oh, hey, Kim. Good morning. Good morning, friend.
Yes?
Kim, we need to talk about responsibility.
I'm glad to hear it, Detective. I was wondering when we'd get to this very subject.
Good. We're on the same page then. Wait. No, actually... What do you mean?
If you ask me, it's high time for you to set aside these frivolous side tasks and focus 100% of your energies on the case before us.
No. I meant like la responsabilité, you know, the kind that gets assigned.
Why are you pronouncing it like that gentleman from the Institute of Price Stability? You know what? Forget it. What specifically are you trying to assign responsibility for?
For this whole situation.
No, I understand.
Lieutenant nods his head gravely.
Next, I suppose you're going to tell me you need to form a committee to assign this responsibility?
How did you know?
Simple. Because moral intern types love to form committees. In any event, I am just a humble law official. I may work under the moral intern's umbrella, but I'm certainly not qualified to serve on any committee.
I disagree. You're the most moral person I know.
You know who might be, though? That Mr. Villodron, the gentleman you met in the young man's apartment.
Absolutely the fuck not. That guy is not gonna be in my committee.
If I were trying to get in touch with the coalition, I would start by seeking him out. But first you might need to speak with his young companion.
No, absolutely not.
Now, was there anything else?
No. I don't like the way that turned out. I strongly dislike that. That guy is not a true moralist. He's just a politician disguised as a moralist. He doesn't care about anybody but himself. Also, he was giving really weird colonialist vibes, and I don't like that. We don't like colonialism here in Lucy's Games. Sorry, never mind. We're not talking about it. There's a trap that I'm missing. I just don't know where the fuck it is. Whatever. I don't actually... Kim's right. Maybe we should focus on the murder and stop doing all of these other side quests. I look online. Apparently, the general length of this game is about 23 hours, and I'm 26. I'm at 26 hours, and I'm not very close. Oh, these guys are gonna be trouble. You know what? Let me equip something else in case we need to protect ourselves. Here we go. A pry bar. Let's go.
That's one brutal motor carriage.
If I were a real skull now, I'd jack it, paint it in palm tree livery, then bottom light it, neon style.
His companion wears a simple yet elegant slogan, "Fuck the world." That is very elegant.
A snazzy shit-ripped skullmobile like this would make a fine
Skullmobile!
trophy. We could like hang fucking shrunken heads from the side mirrors. Cops' heads. Scary tribal shit.
Yeah, tribal shit. A cop
I like that we're both sitting on either side of them.
Value.
That's real funny.
While I appreciate the interest you take in my brutal motor carriage, I have to stop you right there. The RCM takes threats directed at its property seriously.
Cops care a lot about property. Maybe even more than people. That's true.
It's just theoretical work, Copper. No basis in reality. Man, if we were certified skulls right now...
Was it a good idea on the lieutenant's part to get into this? Don't even answer that. Just leave. You can always come back later, on your own terms.
But why? I'm not. Why would I want to leave on my own terms? I feel like I'm backing Kim up.
I can tell you who we're not, cop. We're not snitches or skulls.
Are you Kuna's older brother?
Which is not to say that the skulls are bitches and... On the contrary.
Are you Kunoisa's older brother?
The part of this presentation you want to take home with you, cop man, is we're not part of the skulls yet.
These skull people are more than an authority. They're deities.
Authority, shut the fuck up. You know, for somebody named Authority, you're such a fucking pussy. Always. He's always like cowering in front of everybody. It's shameful. Oh, do you know anything about the murder that took place here? Point to the yard. Do you guys know Cindy the Skull? I must know.
Oh yeah, Cindy's a right proper skull.
The young man's eyes glaze over, his voice filled with longing. Okay.
Yeah, a true artist of the future. Just like Arno van Eyck.
By the way, if you see Cindy, give her our regards.
Yeah, it's returning from whatever wood he was just visiting.
There isn't a hint of hate in them. It's like they're piss and fuck the world out of some kind of moral obligation.
Interesting. Anarchists.
The lieutenant on your left is unusually
Monks.
lenient toward them.
Ooh. Oh my god, do we think Kim has a dark past where he himself was of the punk variety and anti-authority? I see you kids are into modern dance music. Why are there more skulls and martinets? Your rhetoric is confusing. Are you a part of the skulls or not?
We're not franchise skulls. Well, not yet. Once we get our name out there, we'll have a chance to join them.
And what makes you think that the organization would accept you?
Because we can be just as psycho and vicious. You'll see.
Okay.
Ah, you'll see for sure once we're in. It's the last thing you'll ever see before the void consumes you.
Is that a threat?
You don't feel very scared.
Are you implying I might be in some sort of danger? The young man raises two fingers to his temple and imaginary hammer hits the cartridge. That's a weird way to say hammer hits the nail. Whatever. A threat. Good, I like those. Don't fuck with me, boys. I'm one of the bad cops. But can I back this up? I really want to say this. Please, can I back it up? Don't fuck with me, boys.
Whoa. Come on, man. We're just talking here. Just words. Nothing wrong with that.
What do you mean? I'm also just talking too, buddy.
Yeah. No need to throw your authority in our faces.
That's right. Way to put them in the little boy's corner.
Authority, you pussy! You were scared just 2 seconds ago, little baby boy. What is this?
You want to talk? Let's talk, boys.
Bad boy Kim!
He liked how you decisively shut down a situation that could have turned into a farce.
Yeah! Oh my god! Today's gonna be a good day. Kim's gonna like us today. I can feel it. I see you kids are into modern dance. Why aren't there more skulls and martinets? You know, let's do a little dance music. Why
man,
not?
Yeah. We're not fucking kids, man.
Yeah. We're not fucking kids. And we're also not fucking confrontational. The mood is chill here.
Who are these two? I like them.
Still a bit rattled by the earlier shock.
Why aren't there more skulls and martinets?
There's their share of policing in Martinez, at least where gangs are concerned. That's why there isn't much organized crime around here.
Okay.
Apart from the unions themselves, of course.
Oh, shots fired.
Don't you worry about that. We're gonna make up for the deficit.
Yeah, we are.
A young men exchange approving nods. Enough of this scullery then. He throws a longing glance at the Kainima. Okay. Do you know anything about the murder that took place here?
Murder?
A man was hanged in the backyard of the whirling in rags.
Yeah, sure. We'll gladly tell you everything we know about it. It was a man.
This guy's funny.
Also, he was hanged.
Anything else? Don't fuck around. I'm the law. Ooh.
He was hanged from a tree.
Yeah, I mean, duh.
These punks don't know anything. Let's just move along.
You're right, Kim.
Stop right there. How does one know anything?
I'm not going to entertain you with this any longer.
Sure. Understandable. Fuck, and I appreciate your effort, though.
Okay, I. Do you happen to know what happened to the victim's armor? I mean, they're not going to be useful, but we might as well ask, right?
Nope. But Cindy does.
Don't tell him that. Skulls don't tattle, man. Cindy wouldn't.
I know exactly where to find this, Cindy.
You already said she's a skull. The last I saw her, she was hanging around the old apartment building near the pier.
Just don't tell her you heard it from Piss and Fuck, alright? I think she wanted those gloves for herself. Be cool, man. Okay?
No, I'm gonna go
All right.
fucking shoot her.
We have a lead on the gloves.
Alright. Right, thanks for the help, boys. Finally, a reason to confront Cindy and her evil empire. Oh! I'm gonna destroy this woman. The time has come, Cindy. I'm coming for you. I see you. Oh. Please don't fuck it up, Lucy. Please, 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 please. Show her who's boss. Don't let her push you around. Come on.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
You suck ass. Do you... just... yeah, why not? Piss and Fuck send their best.
I don't believe it. I've never known those boys to have manners.
The bemusement in her voice doesn't fully mask genuine tenderness.
Aw, she likes them. They seem to hold you in high esteem.
They'll never be skulls, but their hearts are in the right place.
Got it. Enough of that then.
Thank you for passing on the message. Now run along, Piggy.
Do you have any idea what happened to the hangman's armor?
What do I care about some fucking tin eggshells?
It's an armor art for the body. Oh, I tried to level with her. Come on, Cindy, just help me out here.
All right, Piggy. I'll give you this one. I saw a little girl in the fishing village running around with military-grade handwear. Look cute as hell.
Could that girl have been Little Lily? It's not a bad place to start.
I know a little girl in the village, Little Lily.
Could have been her. Small kid with giant white armored hands. If you've seen one of them, you've seen them all.
Okay. You get to live another day, Cindy. Congratulations. Wait. What is this? Hey, let's go. Man. Cindy being useful. How rare. But hey, thanks. Maybe I misjudged her. No, I don't think I did. I still hate her. She's not getting off that easy just for helping me once. I know she's evil incarnate. And not in a good way. I mean in like a bad way. Alright, let's go find Lily. Lily of the Valley. Lily is one of those names, like Lucy, that are so pretty and yet so often given to dogs. I would know my dog's name is Lily. Why? I don't know. It's just a cute name. Alright, Lily. It's me. Wait, is this her? Yeah, I think so.
Hello, mister.
I heard there was a girl here who has armored gloves. Is that you?
Oh, I had gloves. Very big ones. Heavy, too.
Where did you get these gloves?
Found them when Lemmy and I were playing hide and seek. In an empty house. Where no one lives. I think someone hid them there.
Interesting.
She doesn't want you to think she stole them.
And where are the gloves now?
I hid them. The twins were gonna take them. They're stupid.
She lifts her stuffed toy up and looks into its one remaining eye as though searching for confirmation.
We are going to need those gloves. It's for important police business.
He enunciates the last two words carefully.
Oh.
She doesn't seem to understand, but the lieutenant's tone has conveyed to her that it's to her the important part.
They're in my sandcastle. Behind our house. Under the sand. You can break the castle. It's not very good.
Oh. Are the twins outside your brothers?
Yes. They don't want to play with me. They're older and play outside. They look the same. Sometimes I can't tell them apart.
They look identical, right? I said the same thing.
They look identical. Bye!
Bye! Such a cutie pie. Alex and I watched Aliens with an S, plural, yesterday from the second Alien movie from back in the day.
Weather
and there was the
has not been kind to Lily's
I
little
wanted to squish her.
The once mighty towers are quickly eroding away. You can see something shining back to you from what must have been a vast underground catacomb network.
Okay. Sandcastle is telling tall tales, isn't he? Reach into the catacombs and pull out the shiny object.
The walls and floors give way to the giant's greed, collapse and present you with a pair of ceramic gauntlets.
Congratulations. That's the gauntlets down then. We're doing good on the armor collection front.
Woo! High praise from Kim. Oh, I can equip them? +2 interfacing strength in digits. Clenching and unclenching your fist has never felt so fun. The tiny ceramic plates move a lovely clinking sound when your fingers move. Make a lovely clinking sound. The gloves are a bit sandy, but the grip is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo.
As you fold your fingers into a fist, you realize you could knock anyone out with one punch. The white ceramic gloves wrap around your digits comfortably.
I would be responsible with this. This is just to protect me from harm, not to show off. Take out in future armor like a cop ought to be? No. I will be responsible.
The hardened vitreous enamel, at once sleek and voluptuous, adds a glow to your cheeks and a spring to your step. Just imagine what a full suit of this stuff could do for you.
One down, 2 pieces to go. Here I come. This gear could line my pockets with cash. I could probably sell it to some other cops. This is the long sought after enemy technology. I can't just enjoy it. I must study it. 1 piece down, 2 pieces to go.
Are you sure you're correct there? There was a helmet too. 3 pieces more like. You were ambitious.
Okay, nice. That's very good, very good. Did we learn anything? No, I don't want to learn anything else. What do we think? Do I just keep like fucking manhandling people, perhaps? I feel like authority could use the boost. My boy's not very good. Yeah. Authority kind of sucks ass, so this is good. It's good news. What do we know about the helmet? Anything? I don't really remember. All right, we should go take a look at the body, right? We were supposed to do a report for it of some kind, so you can take it away. We should get that done. Can we talk to them again, perhaps?
That ride is fucking light.
Hey, piss. Look.
Right. Don't worry. I'm out of here. Do, do, do. There we go. Hey, dude, we're back.
The rotting man lies on his side with his eyes looking straight through you. The belt is still around his neck. His body is supine and open to intrusion. By autopsy, the lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Tell me something, dead man?
Shoot, Looney Rooney.
Never mind. We're good. Try to remove the dead man's boot.
I thought we decided to leave it to processing. Let's not turn this into some kind of circus.
Okay, okay.
Damn it. This is turning into some sort of mega puzzle.
Okay. What exactly is a field autopsy?
Officer. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them.
Do you have another pair of gloves?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay. I'll take it like a man. I need a pair then. Can we return to this shortly? We have glove hunting to do. I'm wearing gloves right now. Let's do it.
And hygienically?
Yes?
I suggest I handle the physical part of the autopsy and you take notes.
Okay. You know, that's also completely fine. We just need to fill this in, right? Show him the red field autopsy form in your ledger. Right. Okay.
You knew it because you inspected your ledger. The lieutenant is relieved you know the protocol.
Yeah, I definitely... Yeah, I knew that. Open the ledger and find the field autopsy form.
The dead man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists, describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts. Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with...
1. Assistant.
That's you.
Right, Harrier Dubois, Lieutenant Double... Blah, blah, blah.
The corpse is indifferent to your scribblings, just lies there. The
Colonel case number.
KK57-0.
Write it down.
We've
Name.
heard the nom de guerre. Lely. It's better than nothing.
Lely.
What's next?
Date of birth. Age.
Roughly 50.
Right,
the corpse
50.
looks ageless, like meat on a hook.
Ew.
Teeming with opportunistic microorganisms, letting out a foul-smelling diamine compound.
Ew. Race?
Mondial.
Write it
The
down.
pudgy mess of curdled meat looks neither mondial nor anything other.
Sex, male.
Fucky!
That little monster exclaims energetically.
Male.
Pigs can have sex.
Male.
Nor does he look male, with his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face.
Date of
We're
death?
still going with March 4th. 51.
Got it.
What else? 9. Body identified by is non-applicable. 10. Case number is the same as the coroner's case.
KK57 0503 0815.
Evidence of
None.
treatment.
At least not after the initial examination.
A strange word. Treatment.
What exactly is treatment anyway?
Interfering with the body's position or wounds post-mortem.
I feel like we've done that. Severely.
How did you not know that? Aren't you a cop? You're leaving a weak impression here. Say something sure-handed.
Shut the fuck up, authority. You don't know what you're talking
Don't
about.
overdo it. It's okay to be unsure.
not so sure.
A silent nod. The lieutenant places his gloved hand on the corpse's chest, as if in preparation. Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in nature, a holdout from pre-DeLorean burial rites. It takes him 2 seconds to perform. Then, somewhere in Jamrock North, a small wood shed behind Rosenkrantz Row, Lieutenant Nick Feuerbach puts his hand to the chest of a small corpse, no larger than a monkey. It's raining outside, light drizzle. There is darkness in the shed. Elsewhere yet, an obese female sits in a wicker chair, her silhouette bull-like against the window. Outside, Grand Coudon. The day is turning dim for Sergeant Mac Dawson. Hand extended, he approaches, to make sure she is dead more than anything else. The building is tall, 7 stories.
I really triggered something here, didn't I?
Most of the apartments are unoccupied. This was a suicide. The other, an accident. The small one. And so, all across Jamrock, Coal City, GRIH, 42 deceased persons found today. 42 stations of breath.
Damn.
We should start the post-mortem.
Turn the
The
page.
corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copier paper tries to answer why.
External examination summary.
The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodine, I think. Let's see.
He turns the body onto its side to check the underwear label.
See, it's happening.
Babrodine, yes. Inexpensive. Size M. Color white.
Okay.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid.
Why? What happened to these children?
The rest of the clothes have been removed post-mortem by scavengers in order to get to the victim's ceramic armor. Officers are in search of the missing pieces. Removal of the boots is left for processing.
Write it down.
Tattoos. The upper torso is covered in a single continuous tattoo, resembling a map of the night sky. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white. The assistant has a color photograph of the markings, to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene, using a Trigat Mini.
So in depth.
The deceased has a cargo lashing belt around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color yellow. Length 3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end. Well-nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. Generally consistent with age, about 50. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature below freezing.
The spine is bent more than the lieutenant compensated for. This buster's actual height is about 1.85. And no, you could not take him straight on.
All right, I'm going to write down 1.85 meters, Lieutenant.
Of course, I undercompensated.
He pockets the tape. Write it
Body
down.
hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short.
Touch the corpse's hair before moving on. Write it down. Short, light brown, male pattern
Lividity
baldness.
is consistent with hanging. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs. Consistent with stones thrown post-mortem. Low
That was
velocity.
Kuno.
Fucking low velocity.
Low velocity?
You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max. Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest. Consistent with predation.
Write it
You
down.
get your mark.
The lieutenant produces a small folding knife. With the other hand pulled on the belt, he starts cutting into the polyester. The stench is horrid. After a while, it's obvious the material cannot be
Still
cut.
wearing. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark.
You got just the right tool for that. The chain cutters.
Good thing we've got these chain cutters. Pull out the rubber gripped cutters.
Always good to think ahead. Now,
He points to the rope squeezing the dead man's
we need
neck.
to cut the belt to see the ligature mark below. Carefully, with as much precision as you
I'm
can.
not known for my precision, Kim,
See,
but I'll try.
My pig is gonna fuck his head off.
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
Look for a good spot to cut.
The belt is equally tight around the whole circumference of his neck, swelling over the edges like white bread rising from the east.
Ew!
The knot is the
You
weak
painted a
spot.
terrible
Chain
picture.
cutters fit in there, steady now, like a flower arranger.
Ooh,
97%.
97%. Let's go. Cut the belt off.
After some deliberation, you sink the cutters into the knot tying the belt together. You squeeze the rubber handles together, sweat forming on your brow.
Press down.
Snap. The knot is slashed. Another cut and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it.
Yay, we did
The
it!
rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck.
The lieutenant has kneeled closer, running his fingers along the dark red groove until there's a
As
gap.
it ought to. This is where its grip on the curdled meat is gentlest, pulling up.
Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters.
Write it
Chest
down.
is intact, normal contour, abdomen is protuberant, pelvis intact, genitalia.
He pulls down the man's underpants. Oh no, Kunis is gonna go crazy.
No! It's gonna happen, see!
I fucking knew it!
This is clearly what they've been waiting for, ever since the autopsy began. The lieutenant is trying to make it as boring as possible.
Good, good.
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury.
Write it down and move
Back
on.
is symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower extremities are intact, but asymmetrical. There are combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip.
Bullets have bitten little pieces out of him. It must have been excruciating, especially the hip. Before you is a temple of pain that knew little tenderness in life.
In addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin.
Write it
Last
down.
item, hands.
He takes the man's right hand in his, suspecting it, then moves on to the other hand. Let the lieutenant work alone.
Hands are clean. No sign of a recent struggle.
Were we expecting any?
I was. Maybe I'm just not seeing them. Honestly, this stench is making it hard for me to think at the moment.
Working so close to the fumes coming from the corpse must be hard. You realize suddenly that the lieutenant has been barely keeping it together these past two items.
Write it down.
Ooh. That's all for the external. Well done. What next?
Internal examination summary.
Central nervous system. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
You don't even have a joke.
Nope. Right, NA.
Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see.
With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it, gently. A rotting smell erupts from the mouth. Purge fluid runs down his lips, black and viscous.
Ew.
Yeah, jack that fucker off!
That's not what's happening.
The hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact.
Write it down.
Respiratory system.
Back hunched as if in prayer, he begins to pry open the dead man's jaws. He stops to exert more force. Both hands are used.
He's really doing it. The dead man's teeth cut into his gloved hand.
Ew! That's gross.
Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen. Hemorrhaging present in mucosa of the lips and mouth.
Yeah, actually, real nasty. That's
From
gross.
here, it looks as though the clown-faced man is screaming. The tendons of his jaw are torn apart. Hyoid ripped from the force of the lieutenant's hands.
Write it down. We're not looking in there.
NA. Same
Right,
for
NA.
toxicology and serology.
Right, NA.
Cardiovascular. The body exhibits lividity in the lower extremities, feet, hands, and neck, visually consistent with the hanging.
Write it down.
Gastrointestinal.
He breathes a sigh of approaching relief. This is the last field on the list. He looks around to the ground, to the pool of feces there.
Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila.
He touches the corpse's bloated lower abdomen briefly. Write it down. Keep the voila.
What's next on the list?
Description of injury summary.
Let's see. We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. Leave a 4th one too.
Okay. What's the 4th injury field for? Actually, let's do a quick break. We have an ad break coming up. I need to go get a little snacky, so I will be right back. I am back with some breadsticks. Only the best thing to have ever been invented. Alright, yeah, what's the 4th injury field for?
Nothing. Just in case.
Okay. Bite marks.
Chest and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. Odontologist does not need to be consulted. And your opinion, officer?
Oh, okay. Non-fatal post-mortem.
Agreed. Next injury?
Concussions?
So, the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury, a stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. The perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing it post-mortem.
At maximum velocity, fucko!
Has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity.
The lieutenant's admission has caused great gratitude in Kuna. He is silent with it. Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit the dead man. Beneath, the description of injury. 2 boxes.
Non-fatal post-mortem.
Right. Next.
Ligature mark.
A dark red abraded ligature mark encircling the neck, with a gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters. The hyoid bone is fractured, the cervical column intact. I see hemorrhaging on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. Depth of the mark, 1 centimeter. No signs of clawing on the neck.
Because he was passed out.
Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. The man's head jerks to the side. The ring around his neck is visible. What was that about no clawing around the neck? You'd be clawing for your life.
But it doesn't mean he was already dead. It means he might have just been passed out, right? But I know what they're saying here. Non-fatal post-mortem. Lieutenant falls silent abruptly.
He is deep in thought, eyes fixed on the bright red ring around the dead man's neck.
Why do you say that?
I'm serious. I don't think this was the injury that killed him.
Why don't you think it was fatal?
I can shake the feeling that he was doing something else when he died. Why didn't he claw at his neck when they hung him? And why did they not tie his hands? A big man like this is dangerous.
Honestly, I'm not sure there weren't marks on his wrists. That part got blurry for me.
He sounds nauseated.
But you are right. There should be signs of struggle. Let's leave the cause of death empty for the time being. Let's wrap this up. I pronounce this field autopsy over.
He produces a small black plastic roll from his jacket, a body bag. How did it go? No, what now?
I need a copy of that autopsy form. Then I will drive him to Faubourg.
Rip out a copy of the autopsy pages. Autopsy. Oof. Fuck. He looks at the dead man one more time, then the slip of red paper in his hand, then at the corpse again.
He's thinking, did I miss something?
Oof. I mean, I'm not gonna pass this, so might as well.
Your arms reach out and your eyes close, as if by their own volition. It's dark all around. You feel cold, slippery flesh first with your fingertips, then under the palm of your hand.
Was that a 3% chance? Victory breadstick.
His face, his cheeks, his nose, his fat, swollen lips. Like a spider, your hand crawls over his features. Everything is silent.
Roll up his nostrils?
They are swollen shut. You need to really push to get in.
Push your fingers in his nose?
Only the little one fits. The flesh changes shape as you bore in, searching for something in the cartilage.
The fuck is he doing?
You hear a voice squeak. It sounds very far away.
The thing you're looking for, it's not there. Crawl out, spider.
Put your fingers in his mouth.
The oral cavity is cold and moist. A ball-like tongue attaches itself to the base of the mouth, lolling around like a scallop. You're on the right track.
Play with it? Open your eyes and look.
A vision of black and dark red death, pried open by your naked hands and studded with teeth. Looks like he's laughing. Death fumes rising from the throat, and there, in the back of his mouth, above the bell of the uvula, right in the soft palate, you see a hole, barely visible to the human eye. It is swollen shut, almost vanished. No larger than 0.4 centimeters in radius, the edges appear darkened.
Touch it with your finger, gently proceed.
A black trickle of liquid runs into his throat from the wound.
Put your finger in?
Your index fits right in there. A tight tunnel of flesh opens up. Tissue damage. Wide enough for 2 fingers. As you push both in, you reach through his mouth, right into his brainstem.
The fuck is happening?
Ah, shit, see?
Brainstem.
Yes, that's what this part is called. You've seen the drawings. You've studied them.
Feel around
the
first.
basal ganglia feels clumpy. What entered here has torn apart his reptilian complex.
Push deeper.
Your fingers slide into the remains of his limbic system. There is no resistance. It's gelatinous. The slug-like structures are damaged too. The tearing extends deep into both hemispheres. The undulations of the limbic system have ended. All is quiet.
Thank God. There's a cavity cut right between the hemisphere.
The lieutenant answers with the sound of his pen on paper.
Fucking cavity, see?
Nakuna's voice is hushed.
Quivering with awe.
Push deeper.
Your fingers are all the way in now, reaching toward the inside of his skull. The cavity goes further, but the entry wound isn't wide enough for the rest of your hand.
I mean,
to
it
follow.
can't be a bullet shot, right? Because there would be an exit wound.
All the muscles in your body harden. Time to enter him.
Ew! Why would you say it like that? Wriggling.
Your fingers reach toward his skull. His cerebral cortex feels like jelly. Cold jelly. Strange fluid streams down your wrist as you push deeper until you feel it on the tip of your finger. Sharp, serrated material. The edges cut right into your skin.
Whoa.
The pain is barely noticeable under the adrenaline rush.
I feel a solid object right under the skull.
Can you get to it?
He searches his pockets for something. Inspect the skull
There's
first.
a tiny crack. A protrusion in the cranium. Right in the back of his head. Your finger must be pointing straight at it. From the inside, the object that is in there stops just short of the skull, in the encephalus, knocking this tiny fracture into the cranium.
We have the makings of a very small exit wound here.
Okay.
Forget about the fucking exit wound, Beano. The pig is wearing him like a fuck puppet.
Her voice is absolutely sizzling with excitement.
Ooh, 97%. Okay, fish it out. Yes! Let's go! Fuck yeah.
You pick the object between your index and middle finger. Feels sharp, like metal. You press your teeth together. Your jaw is clenched. All you need to do is just...
All of this because of a 3% roll. That's crazy. Slowly pull your fingers out.
The inside of the head feels cold and smooth, like a glove. Sweat dripping down your brow. Careful not to lose the prize between your fingers. With a plop, your hand emerges from the mouth, covered in blood up to the wrist. Between your fingers, a small flower, a blossom made of lead.
Fucking beautiful!
Arrest her! Arrest her already! Throw her in a home or something.
A bullet.
Oof. The lieutenant puts a small bag marked evidence under it.
Leaving a smattering of blood on the plastic. He raises the bag under his eyes and says,
A non-caliber. Rifle. Some kind of brittle alloy. Fractured on impact.
A shitty weapon. Interesting. It's a gift. Can I have it?
Of course. You've earned it.
Ooh, thanks. The lieutenant drops the bag in your bloody hand. It feels right. It feels light. Light.
We need to add an item to the injury list. Injury number 4. Oval entry wound with an abrasion color. Soft palate, back of mouth. High velocity. Temporary cavity in brain tissue. Small exit wound on the occiput. How does that sound?
Sounds about right.
Opinion, fatal injury.
Agreed.
And one last thing. We can now fill in injury number 3. Ligament mark. Opinion, non-fatal. Post-mortem. Treatment.
Ligament marked the fracture, but it was all treatment.
Yes, and the belt around his neck. The hanging. Even dragging him to the yard. All of it was done after this man was already dead.
Agreed.
I have had my doubts for a while now. Since I saw there were no signs of struggle on his hands. And no claw marks on his neck. There have been other signs too. Small things. We were right not to assign hanging as cause of death, as the perpetrators expected we would. No such luck for them.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
He didn't fall for it, he thinks. There's pride in there.
Why would anyone do this? I think I need to wash myself. Yeah.
Oh, you really, really do. I am glad to hear you say that. Your room in the Whirling in Rags should come with a bathroom. Be sure to make use of it in the evening.
Maybe the bullet holds more answers?
Yes, we should take a closer look at it. I am certain it has more to tell us.
Okay, nice. I'll inspect it.
This little thing could reveal much about the weapon that shot it.
Okay. What happens
we
next?
bag the corpse and carry him to the holding pen of my kinema. I can transport him to processing myself, but I will be gone for the rest of the day.
No, Kim, you're gonna leave me alone. You'll be gone. What should I do in the meanwhile?
Work on the case. Tend to personal matters. Try not to do anything too dangerous. An officer needs backup in a neighborhood like this.
I agree. So I'm not talking to the Hardy Boys. Got
I'll
it.
leave that choice to you. And one more thing. Great work, detective.
Thanks.
The word lingers in the air of the yard. Far away, dogs are barking. Further yet, the sound of motor traffic. Detective.
After you bag the corpse, Lieutenant Kitsuragi will leave the party until tomorrow morning. You can do side tasks and even the main case, but it might be more difficult. Plan his exit accordingly.
Let's bag him and take him away. The lieutenant takes the body away. You work alone for the rest of the day. Yeah, why not? He takes out a shiny black body bag and starts pulling the plastic over the dead man's face.
Those beautiful enamel boots. May they rest in processing. Oh well, in another lifetime.
I will need a little help carrying him. You take the hands, I'll take the legs.
Bag the corpse and drag it to the motor carriage. Alright. Good work, everybody. Wow. Just like that. He's gone. The bullet mushroomed out on impact. It now looks more like a fanciful jacket button than something that could pierce skin, flesh, and bone. Interact.
The bullet is safely sealed away in a plastic bag bearing the RCM stamp. Kim has filled out the label on the bag with the item number, case number, and date and location the bullet was found. Beside his orderly handwriting, the bullet looks especially sad, like a tiny, shriveled head of cauliflower.
What do I do with you, bullet?
The squished little thing has no idea. I know. You should find the gun that shot this bullet.
Yeah. Find the gun that shot it.
That sounds like something a police detective would do. First, you should learn all you can about this little guy. Then find the gun that shot it and the person that gun belongs to. He used it to kill your victim. Neato.
Nice. Visual calculus. You're so smart. Feel the bullet through the bag.
The squashed bullet has some sharp edges where the jacket has split open. It feels cold, even through the bag.
Inspect the bullet closer.
The jacket of the bullet is made of a yellowish metal. It has blossomed out to reveal a dark grey core. The base of the bullet is close to 5 millimeters in diameter.
Look at the jacket.
You can just about make out a few striations near the base of the bullet. Little hairlines, linear. It feels standard.
Okay, look at the core.
It's quite destroyed. Some of the fragments are still lodged in the wound. What's interesting about the bullet thus far?
It's a jacket bullet close to 5 millimeters in diameter.
A jacketed bullet, which would have been shot from a military-grade breech-loading rifle.
Yes,
Not from a muzzle loader like those typically found on the streets of Martinez. Very interesting. You have an unusual military-grade bullet in your hand. Now all you need is to find a gun that could fire it.
I mean, you would assume the other mercenaries have guns that can shoot bullets like that, right? Hand-eye coordination legendary at 14. Try to determine what type of weapon shot this. Sure.
You can't remember what happened last week. What makes you think you're going to remember arcane firearm models?
Okay, damn. You don't have to be rude about it. Jeez. Let's do... Ooh, suggestion. Yeah, I like playing people like puppets. It's my favorite hobby. Alright. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. Let's go talk to Miss Orange. I feel like that would be for the best. Miss Orange. Knock knock. Oh, I just go in. That's fine. Don't mind me. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is that? You see the yard below, the corpse is no longer there. Beautiful. Yes, yes. She'll be significantly less upset now, I bet. This is perfect. What is out here? Hold on. What is this?
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight. It's barred from the inside. You hear the bar rattle in the brackets.
Okay, I'll leave that alone. Hey, girly
I was
boo.
just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Definitely, you were definitely thinking. Now that Kim isn't here, let's talk about Sunday night.
Yes. The night before I saw you in the hallway and reminded you you're a police officer.
Very helpful of you, by the way. I enjoyed that. It's one of the first things I remember doing in Elysium. Before you was only the room, the sound of the motor vehicle, steam in the bathroom, and darkness. Elysium.
Wow. Elysium. You don't hear that term often.
I agree.
She's a glib girl, but she liked the wording.
Hey, do you hear something Sunday night from my room?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Did I have any visitors?
I can't say. Probably not. Sounded like you were flying solo.
You mentioned loud disco music.
Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestrations prime among them.
Ostentatious orchestrations. Wow. What a name. She arches her brows, waiting for it to connect with you.
We're huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course, like 7. Life gets hard, but we
He says half singing.
On.
Ooh. Yeah, we go on all right. It mostly just gets hard, doesn't it? Ooh. I don't like that.
I don't know about that. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and there was a change of pace.
What
A
happened?
slow, sad song started playing. Like organ music on repeat.
Oh.
That went on for quite a while. Some of that time you were yelling along to it.
What was I singing? To organ music?
That it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a wounded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
I am really
Don't
sorry.
be. I was going out later anyway. It didn't bother me.
Thank God. Then what happened?
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
Are you sure I wasn't being assaulted?
No, it didn't sound like there was a fight. It sounded like someone was trashing their room.
He takes a sip of her coffee and
A
smiles.
window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Damn. Please tell me there wasn't anything
There
else.
was.
Oh.
I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then. Around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Thank you.
No problem, sir.
She feeds herself another cigarette. Look her in the eye? Let's talk more about this so-called assault.
Not my favorite topic, but okay.
Oh, was there a bullet in his head? That's a shocking way to ask that. Let's do it.
Bullet? They shot him too? They stripped his clothes and they shot him?
You mean after they hanged him?
I'm confused, sorry.
Were you aware that he was also shot, miss, in the mouth?
Things are starting to go a little over my head here. I thought he was hanged. I was not present when they did it. I don't know what happened. I just know what they told me. And Sylvie, the bartender.
It's hard to know what to think about that answer. She's just tired. Don't push her too much.
Ah, fuck.
How about we, change the subject to something more lighthearted now?
I mean, what else could I do to get this roll higher? Look her in the eye. Slight confusion about the bullet. Is there anything else I can ask her? What is orange?
A bad memory, officer.
Bad memory of what?
Of lilacs and lightning. Parks, glass. Duraluminium. Fredefort is a conference city. It's always autumn there. And night. At least it was for me.
What's so bad about that?
Nothing. If you're no longer there.
The conference centers are filled with people who get angry at you if you do something wrong.
Did you do something wrong?
Sooner or later, everyone does.
Okay.
The record. So official.
Okay, so that didn't change anything. Need to talk about your room again. Where does the door lead to point to the door on the roof?
You tell me, officer. I've been trying to open it, in case the contamination gets to the roof and I have to move on. No luck.
The fuck is the contamination? Did she say that before?
All right, not my favorite topic. I'm 89% sure.
Okay. 89% sure is a weird answer. What does it mean 11% not sure? So you're not entirely sure?
You know how it is.
No, I actually really don't. Actually, I don't.
Maybe you don't.
The ash lands in her jumpsuit. She presses it off.
Officer, I'm gonna go with a mild to medium, not raped here.
Sexual assault is a serious matter. I need a serious statement from you. It sounds like something happened and you don't want to acknowledge it.
Let me make this 100% clear then, officer. I was not sexually assaulted. Would I be as flippant if I had been?
Then why didn't you just say so?
How about we, change the subject to something more light?
Soft, light brown eyes look back at you, directly into the space behind your eye sockets. You see the smoke rise from between her painted red lips. She's beautiful. I have bad news for you. You know these guys? Who, me? Yes, you. He's talking about you, you groveling sycophant. You too. Me? Get out of here. I'm solid.
No, you're not.
These guys are compromised. She's got them singing along to her tune. The little bleeps and bloops you trust for info, you can't trust them anymore.
Oh my God.
Believe it.
Which one exactly? Which ones exactly are affected?
There's no way of knowing. At the moment, I'm afraid it's best to assume all of them. Bullshit, man. I ain't compromised. Especially that guy. That guy's the most compromised one in here.
I agree.
No fucking way, man. I just want a drag of that sweet menthol Ziggy. Really? Quick. Tell me what's under her jumpsuit. Glory. Truth. Softness. Protect her. She wants you.
Okay. How did this happen?
How it always does. Through subtlety.
What can I do?
There's nothing you can do about it. You are how you are, and she is how she is. Things will go as they do.
Can you turn them normal again?
No.
What use is this then?
It's better to know you're being played than to be played without knowing it, is it not?
Yeah, because then I'm doing it on purpose. Does this mean she's lying to me?
I think it's safe to assume, yes. Mr. Thespian here hasn't been speaking up. If he were, I suspect there would be paeans to her truthfulness. Like this, no, he's not going to show up. I'm sorry, your lie detection isn't working. It's not her doing. He's just totally inept. It looks like you're also an idiot, but that's not her fault.
Excuse you, you're also mean.
No, not an idiot. You're just more of a sensitive type.
Exactly.
Thinks with his heart. This woman's pain draws you in.
What is her plan?
You can't draw a sound conclusion. The one who usually does says, huh? No, Mr. Conclusion. You're always kind of limited in your analytical abilities. That's not her fault, but still.
I've been talking to myself long enough. Let's get back to it.
Don't worry. It's only been 4 or 5 seconds. You've got this.
Say it out loud, miss. Are you manipulating me?
The silence broken. She exhales a little cloud of smoke.
No one ever expects honesty like that.
God, no.
That was weird. That was really strange. Perform an advanced analysis using the HE coordination. Wash off the death smell. You reek of death. Wash it off. There's a bathtub in your room in the whirling around. Good place to visit. I mean, can I still access that? Or like, is that fine? Because I'm no longer living here, you know? As a matter of fact. Let's see. Oh, it looks like I can still enter. Yep, there we go. Alright, perfect. Let's wash up. I take a bath?
This is not the cleanest bathtub in the world, but it's cleaner than you are right now.
Ugh, yeah, run yourself a bath.
The bathtub slowly fills with water. The water beckons.
Undress, close your eyes, and submerge.
The water is only lukewarm. but still comforting, like amniotic fluid. A few beer cans are bobbing up and down along your flanks, like sad duckies.
Take the fucking beer cans out of the bathtub, you freak.
You feel nice and lonely, and so tired.
Take the beer cans out.
Now you are alone with your thoughts in the tub.
The cans weren't going to help me.
Being alone with your thoughts outside the tub. They're not even really thoughts, just assorted sensations. None of them acute enough to focus on.
Linger in the tub a little.
Your fingers grow pale and are covered with tiny whirls as the water cools. What are you doing? You're not some fat fish in a fucking aquarium. Time to get moving.
Imagine something.
You see the corpse. You can still smell the cadaver on you. It's going to take more than one bath to get rid of that stench.
Okay, get out.
The waterline recedes as you stand. You are cold now. Your clothes stick to your still moist skin.
Cool, we succeeded. Congratulations, everyone.
A mirror hangs
We took a
on
bath.
the bathroom wall. In it, your clean-shaven face adorned with the expression. You're still not accustomed to it.
Ooh, I can fix the faucet? Hold on, let me do that. Oh, that's exciting. Let's
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, the faucet is quite terribly
I'm cracked today.
but
What's
you just
going on?
might be able to twist its parts into place. You handle the chain cutters deftly, applying just enough pressure. The faucet regains a recognizable shape. The steam stops. Told you that you needed those chain cutters. Everything is connected. Everything has a purpose.
Beautiful.
The mirror begins
Good job.
to clear slowly without you having to wipe it.
Attempt to stop the expression from happening. Hey, 8%? Crazier things have happened.
It's too late.
That's fine. That's fine. Whatever. We're fine. Okay. So, let's check, take on this responsibility. Kim says you should look for the Sunday friend. The smoker on the balcony might know where he is. I no longer want to do this. I don't like Sunday friend. Told you she can't talk about him now, but you need specifics, height, build, etc. to confirm your autopsy. Ask a little later when she has collected herself. Wait, can I ask her that? Sorry. Oh, let's backtrack a little bit. My bad. My bad. We hate backtracking, but gotta do it sometimes.
Thinking, what a nice day for questions. Not my favorite topic, but okay.
It must have been hard for you, point to your seeing him there. What can you tell me about him? Name, eyes.
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him.
She meant she sees him in her dreams.
I've also seen him in a dream.
You have? Not like I do, I imagine.
Yeah, probably not.
She sees them in each other's arms.
Interesting. I see him as me. Oh, you're in each other's arms.
She fishes a cigarette out of her pack and lights it, then looks at you with her lungs full of smoke.
I can see the similarity, yes.
She breathes out through her nostrils. The air smells of menthol.
How about we, you know,
Yeah, so I don't know about this. It's not gonna... It's been a day, but I guess a little later means longer than a day. That's fine. That's fine. We're not confronting the Hardy Boys without Kim, because that would be stupid. Ooh, the signatures for Evrat. Do we have that? Postcard, banged up fuel canister. Oh, let's see.
Take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan in the addendum.
I don't know what to do about that. I guess we just do nothing. Who put the clothes in the trash? Analyze Gary's composture and find out if he's hiding something more. Oh, can I do that? Oh, hey, Natty, welcome back. I hope you had a beautiful therapy session. And that it was very, very productive. You missed the fact that we've done like 4 insane checks this run. Today.
Hey, was there something you needed? Another thing. Great.
Bertie, I saw a sign that said I couldn't go into the kitchen. Why can't I go into the kitchen? Because she, in room 3, she nicked the phone line. I throw her into the bus? Sure, why not?
No, fuck it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know why these degenerates do what they do. I thought we had one good guest in the building.
He really doesn't like it being classier.
Yeah, I bet you didn't want it to be her. Well, anyway, mystery solved. I don't like loose ends. You have Lena. Lena's a good customer.
Yeah, well, she's not a guest, is she?
What? Did someone mention my name?
No, you're all good, Lena.
We were just paying you a compliment. And finding out a degenerate from room 3 nicked the phone line. Everything is okay here.
He yells and then turns to you.
Good thing that guest pays for her stuff on time. I'll forward her the bill and be done with it. Was there anything else?
Why can't I go into the kitchen?
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business.
But there might be something pertinent to the investigation in the kitchen.
He wasn't pan-fried. He was lynched. What could the kitchen possibly have to do with... Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the cook is working. You can snoop around after that, if you must. Yes? Got the 20 real? Then why are you...
Yeah, I don't want to talk to you either, dude. Don't even worry about it. I can't analyze his composture. That's not a fucking choice.
His cooking.
Never mind. That's useless. Okay, so... We're actually in trouble. Having sent Kim away. I should not have done that. That was a bad idea. Empathy! Maybe we can look for Sunday Friend then. As much as I hate it. What is it about way he carries his friend? I need to talk to your Sunday Friend again. It's about committee business.
A committee. How interesting. And if I may ask, Gendarme, what is this committee about?
I'm not really sure. I'm trying to reach a higher authority. It's about assigning life responsibility.
God, of course it is. My friend is always trying to convince me I need a little more responsibility, as though I don't have enough going on already. In any case, I would love to help. But the thing is, I don't know where he is. We don't talk about everything, you see.
He gently taps the end of his cigarette with his forefinger.
He might have mentioned something about making a tour of some historical sites up the coast. In an unofficial capacity, of course.
You know when he'll be back? Probably on Sunday?
I'm not his agenda keeper, you see.
I guess I'll have to look for him along the coast. Okay,
Bye-bye,
cool.
Gendarme.
Bye-bye. Maybe boyfriend. Who are these people? I talked to the guy. Did I ever talk to her?
The woman in an RCM patrol officer's uniform winces as she notices you.
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now.
As Lieutenant Kitsuragi explained, a patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM, below lieutenant and sergeant.
Is everything alright? Why didn't you want to talk to me?
I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you?
Have I wronged you? I've done that to a lot of people. It's cool to see another cop. I thought Kim and I were the only ones. God, I don't know why. I'm just trying to do my best. Yeah, what have I done to you? Maybe
no,
tell me that.
No, you haven't wronged me. It's okay.
She shakes her head and breathes
Something
out.
changes in her. It's pity. Pity comes over her.
Okay, fine. Let's talk. What did you want?
What precinct are you from?
What precinct?
Am I from? God, he doesn't know.
Fucking deranged lunatic.
Okay, so I'm guessing I should know. So she's probably from my precinct, right? Look, something is really bugging me. Are we or are we not from the same station?
God damn it, you leave her alone. Keep your weird bullshit to yourself and be professional for once, for fuck's sake.
I'm being fairly professional.
Can I actually help you with something?
She looks at you apologetically.
Yes, of course. preposterous. I mean, you would remember if they were, right? Who forgets their squad mates? That's not possible.
Are you with him? Points to the man with the sunglasses.
Of course I'm with him. Why do you ask?
He's an asshole. Man with the sunglasses, he's angry. He's very angry.
You're an asshole. You know what? Maybe we're both assholes.
Yes, maybe.
Please, let's not turn this into another exchange, okay?
You're the police, right? Cool, so am I.
I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything, Judith.
Wait, is he police?
Me? No. I'm just a man with sunglasses. I like wearing sunglasses inside. Sunglasses and a fucking wig.
What are you, the police, doing
I'm
here?
just looking out for...
You?
No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses. And you are?
A policewoman?
Yes. A policewoman who just wants to do her job. That's all.
They're undercover? It sounds like they might be here to babysit me, but at the same time, they don't want anything to do with me, so I'm a little confused.
Again? I can't...
Bunch of meanie poo heads, dude. What the hell? Who else could I talk to? Oh, here, let me go sell all the bottles that I've been picking up. Make some money!
The tear machine stand. Your bottles clunk.
Oh, $3 dues. Very, very good stuff. I have $15. I'm basically filthy rich. Who should I even talk to now? I don't know. I wish I hadn't sent Kim away. Oh, maybe I talk to the boat lady now that Kim's not there. Well, I don't know, because I feel like the boat lady runs circles around me. I like her a lot. I know I shouldn't trust her, but she's just lovely. She's a lovely lady. Why am I zooming in? Stop. Did you guys see that? Okay, we're jamming. I love it. No, I don't think there's anything up there. Let's not go there that way. So Sunday Friend should be somewhere along the coast, correct? Kids are playing, grandma's over there. We also have the missing trap. Yeah, what? Can I still not do that? What is that? That's gonna bother me a lot. I hate that. Relax, it's not yours. You didn't crash every MC and Reva show, hopefully. I like that he doubts. Like, oh, it's a crashed car. Jeez, how many did I crash? Going along the coast. Wait.
You see that seagull up there? Remind you of anybody?
No one comes to mind.
You and the seagull are just alike.
Why?
Think about the seagull's story. It's one of endurance and adaptation. The seaside was paradise once. They were birds of that paradise. Then their paradise became shit city. And what did they do? They became urban survivors, eating burgers out of trash cans, killing and eating pigeons.
Wait, what? Do seagulls kill pigeons and eat them? That can't possibly be right.
No time for that sentimental bullshit. They're hustlers getting shit done. They're one pair of track pants away from gangsters, just like you.
Hold on, have I ever eaten a burger out of a trash? I'm not like that, I'm still romantic.
Inside, but outside it's a tough world. You've got to do whatever it takes to survive, and you do. Question is, will you admit that to yourself?
Okay, well, let me reconsider.
Good boy.
Fucking right, whatever it takes to survive, I am the seagull. I guess I am a bit like the seagull. Yeah, let's not go super ham.
Exactly. The seagull does what it takes, and so do you. You've got that same spirit in you. When the time comes, you push yourself.
Yeah. Hello? Hello? Hi. Why? Oh my god, that... Okay. Why is the game glitching like that? What the hell? That was a little weird. Oh, we also have the mysterious lady from the church. All her equipment is in there. I guess I could give it another look-see, see if she's actually in there. I don't think so. I didn't see her last time, but just in case, right? Oh, what is this? These rusty gears used to turn the whole machine. The building before you housed the engine must have been a big one. The chain trails off into the ocean to who knows where. This barrel has been recently discarded. It still smells of fuel oil.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
What is this thing anyway?
The concrete structure looks military in origin. Over half a century old at least, but sturdily built.
Open the door? It's a red check. It cannot be retried. I'm not doing that. I know it's been a crazy day today, but I'm not doing a red check on a 3%. Ooh! The trap!
This trap's not too hard to spot, once you know what to look for. Keeping it hidden has not been a priority for the cryptozoologist.
Look around.
The reeds shake sadly in the coastal breeze. Snow specks the stalks. Most of it melts quickly. The reeds seem to be waiting for something. The wind picks up here, near the cape's end, surrounding the narrow strip of land from 3 cardinal directions. It's cold for this time of year.
Reach for the trap?
Nothing but locusts in this trap as well. Definitely no cryptozoological monstrosity.
Wasn't that the last one? Check them out. Morel just set up in the cryptozoologist camp. Okay. I'll do that someday. Someone's made a campfire here a long time ago. A rusted broken control box for the radio relay tower. The ladder's too rusted to climb the air. The sea air has eaten away at it. Okay. That's spooky. Scented scarf, that's fun. Tiny inlets there, off in the far distance where the post trail. Okay. Anything else around here that I should look at? The boardwalk rises to your south. It casts a long shadow over you. Where the dude died. That's for sure. There's so many clothes just thrown around here. What the hell? How do we open that door? Do I have the bolt cut? I do have the bolt cutters. Maybe we do Pry Bar. Let's take another look at it. Maybe the Pry Bar will do it.
An old door, worn by elements.
Nope, never mind. Okay, that's fine. Who do we ask about it? Oh, we could ask the grandma, maybe? But first, let's check the church one. See if we missed any. The dude up there, yes. Yes. I mean... I don't... Oh, wait, what is that? It came from the stained window, still has letters on. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I mean, there's no one here. You guy, tell me things. Quick.
Oh, hey, Wei. This
What are you
coffee,
doing
this
here?
is a special place. There's a perforation in the world up there. A way out into nothingness. This church was built around it for purposes of veneration. I circled it, nurtured by the silence bestowed by the mother. One of these days, I'll be pure enough to go drink from it directly.
This mother of silence, you mean her pointing to the window?
No. There's a new god in town. And she can be painted or sculpted because she has no limb or even a face. She is the end. She is a cavity in the dark beyond sense. She saved me, but I couldn't describe her to you. No one can, Holmes, and no one ever will.
Okay, what will happen once you drink from the perforation?
I will be incinerated, but not destroyed. Finally, I won with the state of the world before reality began.
You sure you didn't just switch one drug for another?
It's not like that at all, man. It's just faith and joyful service.
Faith is a kind of drug.
I heard that before, Wei. And I know I can't convince you on the spot. But think, when's the last time you woke up from silent communion with a hangover, regretting what you did last night?
There are drugs darker than alcohol circling your system.
I think love might have been my drug of choice, and I think I'm still hung over from it.
She took you for a good spin, huh? Don't worry, bro. That love is but a drop compared to the ocean of the mother's love. The mother will eat all of you and never spit you out.
Okay. I was being insensitive. Sorry. Let's move on.
No worries, man. I know this shit takes time.
Apologize 10 times. Got an achievement, man. Yeah, I don't want to talk to this guy. Fuck! Why did I send Kim away? I was so sure that I had enough stuff to do, but I just want to confront the Hardy Boys. You know what? We're gonna cut it early for today. Still got a bunch of stuff to do. As always. Why do I always have stuff to do? It fucking sucks, dude. Ugh. So obnoxious. I'm also really hungry. I'm gonna have some French toast for lunch. I'm very excited. Hope you have a good day. Thanks, Daddy. You too. Don't work too hard, okay? Not worth it. Believe me. I just noticed your sweater super cute. Thank you. Isn't it nice? I've been like compulsively buying like sweater. I guess it is more of a vest. Compulsively buying vests. I've been in like a dark academia mood lately, if you know what I mean. I love sweaters. I live for them. It's super adorable. I need one now. They are really nice. Highly recommend. Although maybe not for the summer. I am kind of melting. It's kind of the reason that I need to go right now is because you see this beautiful dewiness on my skin. It looks fantastic, right? It's sweat. I'm sweating. I'm sweating my ass off. Maybe I'll get one to go with my witch costume this Halloween. Dark Academia, like witch. Oh, I love that. You know, it would look great, like some sort of like black dress with the big puffy sleeves and then a vest on top. Delicious. So good. 10 out of 10. Anyway, yes, I shall retire for the day. Thank you for hanging out. I'm just gonna let the stream keep going because we're about to have some ads and I gotta make those cents, you know what I mean? That's a good idea. I hadn't decided if I wanted to do a dress or a skirt with a puffy shirt. Skirt would work just fine. Dress for simplicity, but the skirt would work. But anyways, yeah, I'll see you guys on a Thursday. And you have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful rest of your day. Bye!